Mexican League Garage Therapy. Tap into my channel, this where you wanna be. Hit that subscribe button, y'all, yeah, you know it's free. 87 Monte Carlo SS name Ghost. I bet when I punch on the gas, all you see is white smoke. And you know we do it big in Texas, so we gon' 100 spokes like we on the West Coast. Mexican League Garage Therapy. Tap in, y'all come get in with me.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? You already know who it is, man. It's your boy Mexican Lee back with another video. This is going to be the last part to Ghost's center console build. Part 4? Right? Part 4? I believe it's part 4. We're going to go with that anyways because it sounds good. I'm ready. I'm done. Yo, man. Shout out to all y'all, man, homeboys that are building your own shit. Woodworking is not my forte, man. I could do it. I'll mess with it. But, that ain't nothing I want to do like on a regular. Unless it was something I do like on 24/7. I mean, not 24/7, but if it was like my job, I would get it. I would learn it. You know, if somebody really taught me to, I'm just learning shit from how I'm watching other people do the shit. But if somebody took the time to teach me, I would definitely do it as a job. Don't get me wrong. The shit's cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it ain't for the faint of heart, man. So for us guys doing this shit on our own and watching other people and building our own shit without somebody like sitting there holding your hand and basically kind of like showing you everything to do, but you're like basically doing it on your own at this point. Hey, man, shout out to all y'all, man, us, you know what I'm saying? Pop that collar, pat yourself on the back, all that shit, man. The shit ain't no joke, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But we're done. I think we're done. I'm done. And I already know I'm gonna get some funny comments in the comments section about my hinges, but hey, man, this shit works. It's what I had. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, I'm not working right now, so I ain't making no money. The little bit of money that I'm getting is paying all my bills. You know what I'm saying? And taking care of the shit with the doctors and the physical therapists. That's where that money's going. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the money right now to go out and just buy all kinds of shit right here at this moment. So the piece of wood I did have to go get because I already knew in my mind what this type of wood does. You know, when it does get moisture or anything, you know, eventually it breaks down. Any wood does. Any wood does. But this stuff here, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot better. And I knew that. Hey, man, I'm kind of, I ain't going to say cheap, but when I'm on a budget, I'm on a budget. And I ain't bullshitting. That ain't no cap. But, all right, man, enough talking. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. To all those that already have, man, I appreciate you. Each and every one of y'all, man. Guys, gals, old, young. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, man, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I got to watch where I step because I'm trying to clean up the shop now. I had a bunch of stuff on the tables. Trying to put all my tools away. I got to blow off my toolbox because when I was cutting up some of the wood, it did get pretty dusty in here. So Ghost has got to get vacuumed out real good before I start ripping out all this interior. That's going to be the next step. Before we do any type of body work, I'm getting the sunroof out and all my interior and the trunk components too as well. So let me hurry up and get this camera switched around real quick. Kind of show y'all. This is why I keep looking down, man. Not only that, but I'm seeing shit like move on my floor. It's crickets though. Ain't no spiders. That's sprayed around here already, but that's why these crickets they're coming in here from outside when, you know, once it rains, them jokers come out that mud and they start coming in the shop and then they eventually die. They're all over. But I got my air hose all over, the vacuum, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm being so careful on where I'm walking. Mainly too because of the knee. I can't take a chance of tripping and stepping on my left leg in the wrong way and re-injuring myself. So that's why y'all kept seeing me look down. But not only that, like I said, I see shit out the corner of my eye. Hey man, I'm aware. I'll be looking. Shit. My homie John Blaze. But here we go, y'all. This is what we came up with. All that sketching on that paper, this is what we got. All right. So like I told y'all, I did put the one cup holder here in the back. I'll hook that up as well to these other two. You know, and then I'll run my wiring just like I did my other switches. That third switch that's going to be in there will turn on the cup holders because those aren't going to get turned on. Those won't turn on all the time or with just park lights or whatever. I want to be able to control that on and off. So this is what we got, man. It's not bolted down yet. I did put the screws in here. I was going to bolt it down, but I mean, she ain't going to go nowhere. So like I said, this is what I came up with I kind of jumped the gun on putting these magnets in. As far as the very bottom one, because what I did on this panel, I drilled holes in it so that way I could get the screws in and out, right? And to be able to get my socket in there. Okay. So this is why I drilled these holes like this, big like that. Now let me get the screw out of here. I drew them. I mean, I drilled them out to be big like that for a reason. Let me see if I can show y'all real quick what I'm talking about. See if we can get this thing lined up. Put the screws in. Damn it, what'd I do with it? I thought I just brought it over here. My ratchet. Oh, right here. I took it out. I wanted to check that hole. Then I was putting stuff away too, so. But I wanted to double check this hole to make sure I can actually get the socket in there, right? So, let's see if I put it in the hole right. I don't think I did. Because usually I can feel it drop right in, and I didn't. I think that's it right there. Okay, sorry for the movement of the camera. Again, I apologize. And I'm hoping I don't have to cut that out a little bit. You see where my line's at. I was supposed to cut it there, but man, I wasn't paying attention earlier. Damn it. Don't tell me I didn't line this up right. I know I lined it up right because I already had it mounted. But I'm talking about the this line right here and this plate. I should have cut it. Oh, maybe it's too far up. Hold on a second, y'all. All right. So I got to line it up. But we'll get it close. Enough so I can mess around with it. Kind of get it where I need it. But okay, see, now they fell in. But I think I am going to have to trim this out a little bit right here. Damn it. Yep, I think so. Because my screws are barely fitting now. Barely grabbing. And I don't want to rip this bracket off. So I'm not going to go all the way tight because I don't want to bust my bracket. But just enough so y'all get the idea. So, yeah, I'm going to have to, oh, maybe not. I'm I might cut this out just a little right here, just to trim that out a little. But see, she's nice and sturdy. Those ain't even tight all the way, it's just the back ones. So I just wanted to show you how it's going to work. Okay, so these magnets I got off of Amazon. It was a bunch of them for like, I don't know, $9, $10. I think. Don't quote me on that. But my hinges, yes, they're house cabinetry hinges. And like I said, that's all I had because I was repairing some hinges in my house. And I know I had some. I just didn't know where they were. I had to go find them. But I had probably about 6 of these that I had bought, I don't know, some years ago, 4, 5 years ago. I repaired a few in the house. And I had them just laying around. So good thing I didn't toss them out or get rid of them, because they came in handy right here. I had to kind of figure out, as you can see, I messed up over here. I almost, drew these. I almost cut this out on the wrong side. But these are cabinetry hinges, hinges, whatever you want to call them. But they work. They're decent. Then, of course, the little magnets. I got the magnet down there at the bottom. But I was talking about, okay, let me get back. Let me go back. Rewind. Okay, I was talking about the floor, right? So remember how I told you I needed to be able to take it out in order to get to those screws. So I drilled holes in this, but I needed something on this side to hold the plate up from falling through, which it wouldn't have anyways because the dang floor is right there. I wasn't thinking about that, but it did on the table. So that's why I put the magnets in there. But boom, they snap right in place. And I could still access the screws. So, truthfully, honestly, I could just put the ratchet in there and boom. I could go ahead and still access my screws to get this thing out of here. I bet you I could even find like some rubber plugs that I could find that would, like, I could just push in here so shit doesn't fall inside that. And I could probably just glue this or screw it right to that brace. That way, if I ever had to take this out, bam, I got my access holes right there. I didn't even have to go as far as making that plate, this floor, do that. But if I still need to, bam, I could take it out very easily. And it snaps in place. Dang, sorry. You guys, you heard the magnets. Grab it. So drop it in place and it goes right in the spot, right in, right where it needs to go. And it's solid. And as far as the door, it's got like a soft, little shutting mechanism. And then it's got the magnets right here. It doesn't fit 100% flat, but once they put the material and maybe padding or whatever on this thing, I mean, it's going to be perfect. Perfect for me. It might be a little wide, a little gaudy, but man, I do not give a damn. It's going to serve its purpose 100%. Trust me. So we got the one cup holder for the back. It's capped off in the back. Fits perfectly in the back. Let me see what else. Now this piece here, like I was telling y'all, shove these cup holders back in. I put the magnets here as well with the little tabs on the bottom of here. So putting this piece in, of course, you have to take the handle off the shifter. But let me see. Let me change hands. It'll go in just like so. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. What's under there? Why is it crooked? Oh, them screws aren't sitting flat. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm going to have to cut this open a little bit. I think it moved over a little. I don't know how or why, but it moved over. It moved over here, putting it together, doing all that I was doing. Probably doing too much because I'm overthinking shit, but that's it right there. So I did shave this a little bit more on each side because once the material gets wrapped over, it's going to give it a real nice, tight, snug fit. So this right here, no biggie. We'll just open it up a little bit more. Give it a little bit more room, and then she'll be perfectly fine. So even my phone, as wide as my phone is, I could just leave it right here and it stays right here in this spot. So what I may do later is put a remote, depending on how big they are, one of them, I don't know what they're called, cordless or something. Oh, what the hell are they called? Them deals that, cordless chargers. I may put one right here, and then that way somebody can set their phone right there, and boom, they can charge their phone. But that's it right there, my buttons. Now, I did screw up on this hole. I cut it a little too big. So what I'm going to do is, like I told y'all before, I'm going to get that the ABS plastic, and I'm going to make a trim piece that will go here, and I'll glue it in spot in the position where it's going to stay, and I'll re-drill these holes to where these are going to fit perfectly fine in that. It was just this was too thick, so I didn't have a drill bit big enough for that, or the step bit just, it went too far, a little bit too far in this one, so that's why that one's countersunk. But that's no issue either. So now I got my cup holders, got my little glove box still, my compartment to put my shit in there, paperwork, whatever. Got a cup holder in the back. That's what I wanted. Got a little spot for my EQ. I'll mount that. You know, I'll put the brace in the back bracket to hold it. And boom. She's there, y'all. Perfect. Like I said, this right here I'll fix. I'm going to do that right now, as a matter of fact. It might even be one of these screws. I might have put it in the wrong position or something because it fit perfectly before. So once I cut the camera off, then I'll go ahead and mess with that. I am going to go around and kind of sand everything nice and smooth. I might round this edge off. I can't do it with my router. I was going to try it, but the bit that I have is not short enough to be able to, I would just really just want to catch the corner, right, to round it off a little bit on the inside and outside. But the bit that I have, the little bearing on it, it goes about this much too far down. So there's no way I can't do that freehand. I'll tear this joker up if I do it freehand. So we'll figure that out. But I'm gonna sand this thing all the way around. I'll get my filler and I'll fill in all these holes where the brad nails are at. Anything that's got little openings, you know, like this here, I'll put some glue in there, seal it up, or even some filler, and make it look nice. And then we'll drop it off at the upholster and let him do his thing. So, and if I need to, which I don't think I do, because when I had the seats in here, this thing fit nice and snug. But if I have to, I'll put a strap down here somewhere just to hold the seat belt in place, just so it doesn't fall, you know, down in between the seat. I hate that shit. And then I painted my these clips, so the buckles, I painted them, so I don't want them getting all scratched up. I'll have to touch them up a little bit, but I think you know, I think I'm gonna go ahead and figure out a way to kind of strap them in place once I get the seats and shit back in, or figure out where it's going to be, and then kind of fasten it in place. And then this here, my base button, I'm gonna put it back just like how I had it on the other console, because I don't want it in the way, and I'm not putting another hole in my dash. If I mount it up here, it's going to be upside down. I'm not doing that. So I don't know if I could take that apart and switch it. I might check. Maybe I'll hit up down for sound and see if I could change this plate. I don't think I can because of the way the lights are in there. But we'll see. I'll figure it out. If I can, then maybe I will take that out and maybe put it here. But I was talking to my son, and I think what I'm going to do when I make the plate that goes over this, and I may make one that goes around this, just to kind of give it a little bit of detail, I think I'm going to do the SS symbol or a bow tie and then glue it to this or fasten it to this That way when the upholstery gets cut, when it gets wrapped, it'll look like it's embossed or whatever that's called. So just give it a little, you know, a little I don't know, character, I guess. But yeah, man, that's it. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna measure that, see how wide it is, and then I'm gonna take that apart first. But I'm gonna measure that, see how wide it is, and then go mess around on the computer, on my phone, and see if I can find the SS symbol, like in my steering wheel right there. Match that up, and then see if I can make it to where it'll be just big enough in there. I'll cut it out with the jigsaw the best I can, sand it, make it look nice, and then attach it there. So, but yeah, man, that's it. She's ready to rock and roll. So, I think I did all right, man. Think I did all right. So, that's gonna be it, man, for Ghost and Mexican Lee's Therapy Garage. We're gonna go in the house, get a hot shower, grab me a little snack. I gotta clean up still. I got a couple more things to pick up, and then put that stuff away. But that's it for tonight, man. I'm beat. I'm beat, y'all. So that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Mexican Lee's Therapy Garage. We're out.
Tap into my channel, that's where you wanna be. 87 Monte Carlo, SS name Ghost. I bet when I punch the gas, all you see is white smoke. And you know we do it big Texas, so we going 100 spokes like we on West Coast. Mexican Lee's Garage Therapy, come get with me, come get with me. Love, everything.